Thanks for joining us, Chris. A weekly update on the stable's progress. Quiet weekend for the team. No races Saturday and a good day yesterday at Warwick Farm with the two winners.
Yeah, it was. We were fortunate to have the races on or transferred to Monday, which we're appreciative of. And we didn't get a winner, but we had, I think, 3 seconds and quite a few thirds. So frustrating day, but nonetheless, it's still good prize money. Seconds and thirds, that's what pays the bills. And we're fortunate that we still had the race meeting go ahead.
And what did you get up to on Saturday with no racing for the first time in 35 years? To take the missus and kids out for a bit of lunch, or what happened?
No, it's a very busy time. It's very frustrating, just rescheduling a horse's racing program and then their training. And obviously, it's a day that you would like to get away, but you just got to get the little things right. And actually quite frustrating when you get a day like Monday and you put so much work into it, you don't get a winner. But it was good, as you say, to get the two winners on Wednesday to get the ship rolling again.
Weather-wise, we've had a much better week this week. Saturday, we'll be hoping for an improved surface. It's rated heavy 8 at the moment. Can you see it getting back to slow?
Yeah, I can, but it's a tough time of the year to be drying out. But we're very lucky with Rosehill. The track is in sensational order coming into the winter, and therefore should help us get through this difficult period.
We'll jump straight into Saturday at Rosehill, another big team of runners. The first of those is Oompa Loompa in the 3-year-old event over 1,200 metres.
He's done a very good job, this horse. He's been up a long time, running consistently well and winning some good prize money. He looks well placed in Saturday's race with Nash Willer aboard, good barrier. He does have the top weight to carry, so that's the only concern. But his work's been good, and it was good to be able to get the horses out on grass this morning to have their final workouts. We didn't ask them to do too much, but just helped us get a good indication on exactly where they're at, and he certainly seems to be in tip-top shape leading into Saturday.
Race 3's the Benchmark 90 1800 metre event. 2 runners there, Elo lugging the big weight, and Fulga, who's obviously a winner of his past 3 starts.
Yeah, both horses look well placed. Elo coming down in grade and as a result does have that big weight to carry. We've got John Kissick to ride, who we have identified as a good up-and-coming apprentice, a nice strong rider, which would suit our horses, especially in the city environment, and claims 3 kilos. So hopefully that'll give Elo his chance. And Fulga comes off the back of 2 good wins at Flemington. 4 weeks ago was his last run. That's my only concern with him, where his fitness levels are at. And he's been up for a while too, so he's a very handy horse and looks well placed if we can get one more good run out of him on Saturday.
Race 4, the 2400 metre event. Sucess EO was obviously well noted. His second placing at Randwick, he struck a bit of trouble and probably should have won that. He's in good order going towards Saturday?
Yeah, I'd say he's in better order for this run than he's been in any of his previous runs this preparation. He's finally started to put on some weight and looking a little bit better. So he's been around the mark, as you say, and just needs that ounce of luck, and he's another one that John Kissick's aboard to help give him some weight relief.
You've mentioned John Kissick. Obviously, Alicia Collett is the stable's apprentice, but is out with a suspension at the moment. He's been around for a while, John Kissick. How long have you had your eye on him for?
Since you've been telling me every second day when he rides winners at the country and you back them, William. So he should be thanking you.
The feature race of the day is the Civic Stakes, 3 runners in the 8-horse field. Sedcom, the first of those, good win last start.
Got back to winning form, which was good to see, and as we say, it gives horses confidence. So he looks extremely well placed at the weights. It's the right race, right distance, I feel, and with the track drying out, I think that'll be good. And he's another one with Nash Willer aboard, down to 55.5 kilos Nash, so he must think he's a good chance getting down to that weight.
Nocturnal, good run first up, missed the run on Monday because of the heavy track. She's in good order for Saturday?
She is. She's a frustrating horse. She's certainly got the ability, and not sure if she won this race last year, but it would have been a similar type of race. She's a dual listed winner, and just struggling to get her back into that winning form, but her work's been good. She's sound and certainly deserves to be in the race with a good chance.
And Disciple, the other runner down on the limit weight, he's been a horse that a lot of people have watched with progression over the winter months. Steps up to listed grade on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of running horses out of their grade, Liam, and that's what we're doing with this horse on Saturday, simply because there's no other options for some time. So on a handicapper's scale, he'd be entitled to be well below the 54 kilos, and unfortunately there's got to be a minimum weight, and that's it. So he's going to find it hard stepping up to this level, but he's certainly in career best form, and on a slow track's probably a bit of a concern with him as well.
Two runners over the 1500 metre distance. Eggleston, the first of those, backing up from his run on Monday over 1200 metres.
Yeah, had no luck on Monday, and I'm not sure whether it's him or whether it was just bad luck. He looks to be one of those horses that just needs to switch off and settle. So stepping up to 1500 is a bit of a concern from 1200 on Monday, but hopefully that's just taking the edge off him, and it does help him settle in the early stages.
New addition to the stable, Acapella from New Zealand, another one that had accepted on Monday and was scratched.
Yeah, she was sent over here for the better tracks, and hopefully on Saturday she'll get one, but it was an ideal race for her on Monday. It was a fillies and mares race, whereas Saturday she's racing against the opposite sex, which just makes it a little bit harder and adds a bit more depth to her race. She's been working very well. She's had a trial to help her settle in and get her fitness levels up to where they're required to be, and I'm sure she'll be winning races, and hopefully for her sake it's Saturday.
Race 7 on the card, the 1100 metre benchmark 95 event. Vel Rosso, very good run first up behind the good colt of Darley Sessions.
It was a good run. I can't see him getting much luck or things go his way on Saturday, so from that wide gate he'll have to go back, and over the 1100 metre journey you're going to need a lot of speed on, and he's probably more a 1300 metre horse, so we're just hoping that he can stay with them, firstly jump, stay with them, and then be in a position where he's not out of his comfort zone turning for home.
And the final race of the card, the fillies and mares event over 1200 metres, lone runner there, Caesar's Princess for Brenton Avdulla. Good win first up at Warwick Farm, steps up to Saturday grade, but she's a winner at this in this grade.
That's right, Liam. They've pretty much said all that can be said there. But she, as you say, she won very well first up. She can handle all conditions, which will be a benefit come the last race of the day, especially after we just raced on Monday on a heavy track. So, yeah, hopefully she can handle this step up in grade. She is a Saturday winner in the past, and she's got a relatively good weight on her back.
You look set to break the all-time training record on Saturday. If it is tumbled and knocked over, is there any plans for Saturday night? I know you're a big party boy.
No plans, Liam. No, it'll be a good achievement if we can get there. And to tell you the truth, at the start of the week I was actually thinking, gee, these last three winners, what happens if we don't win them? Or I was even starting to think of the excuses of saying, well, it's been a great season and everything like that, but it would be good to achieve, and if we can do it on Saturday it would make it a little bit easier, and I'm sure the team will all be very proud, and we thank all our owners for their support, because without that we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't have jobs, and we wouldn't have the beautiful horses we've got to train.
Thanks very much, Chris. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you, Liam.